Welcome back YouTube, Nocturnal Duck here with another deck tech, and this is Divine Reinforcements. Alright, so a bit of a studio upgrade. I think it's starting to come along a little bit better, a bit faster. This one here is a little bit interesting. It has a couple of different plays. Basically, we're just trying to get as many creatures out early game for blockers. Using our Sky Knight, we can get an attack through occasionally. Dawn of Hope is in there just to be able to create a creature at any moment, with the mana obviously. Raise the Alarm, we all know and love this card. End of their turn, 2 creatures, pseudo haste, or flash you could say. Chandra's Regulator, that's in here for Chandra, pretty much alone, smoothing it out of draws, it's the other side to it. Goblin Gathering, this is going to just give us lots of creatures throughout the game and give us our solid payoff in the end. Sorry, I live right next to a road. Tibalt, he's pretty good, I think. The can't gain life gain comes into it more often than you'd expect, but the token, that's really good against red aggro. It's good against pretty much anything that's got a 1/1 they want to keep. Chandra, this one we're able to cast our Deafening Clarion or Raise the Alarm for her minus, which is pretty decent. Obviously the 0 creature token she creates, especially with the Regulator, is going to come into play massively later, and pretty good early game too, just to be a bit more aggressive. Deafening Clarion in case we need a bit more life, if it starts to chip away a bit too quick. We have quite a lot of, creature tokens we can use for blockers with attackers with lifelink, but it's also a bit of a sweeper, so it's a turn 3 reset the game kind of thing to a degree. This Chandra is in here to not really buff the elements, or add the 2 mana, giving us a bit of a ramp, so hopefully we can get our Divine Visitation or even our Heroic Reinforcements off a little bit earlier. So basically -2 as well, just spot Heroic Reinforcements, basically this Mumbo, it's going to close out a game for us pretty quickly. If we manage to have a bunch of creatures and we drop this, it's just just boosts them and creates more, and it's just super white card. The Cavalier is in here just to be able to stop things like Planeswalkers or enchantments or whatnot, things that we can't necessarily deal with, but also is a pretty solid big guy. And he can also come down and turn one of your tokens into a 3/3 and return the Regulator, if that is something that you really need, which you might when you get to the Divine Visitation. So we see how it all comes together with this. It's late game, stupid volume of angels. You get a Goblin Gathering when this is out and you've got a few in the graveyard, they're pretty much going to scoop. Heroic Reinforcements even when you've got a Divine Visitation, that's just 2 angels with haste, so, and 5/5 angels at that, so 10 in the air with haste is pretty decent. This down with a Chandra, Regulator or not, it's good, but Regulator, amazing. So you can pretty much see how it's just chump blocking all game until you can get to here. There's no real dig into the deck, but minus the Regulator. But I only put 2 in there because it's not necessarily our big payoff win sort of thing. That's pretty much the deck, so yeah, let's get into some gameplay. Alright, as you can see, I'm still figuring it out. I have very small space to work with, so all the angles are being calculated and algorithms are being considered to make this the best sort of green screen setup that I can do. So just, if you can be forgiving again, appreciate it. My coffee, my 4 AM coffee. Alright. So we can scry in for a land. Our third land together, our goblin is out after the Sky Knight. Oh. Do these land very quickly. There's our third land. I think we will keep that. So what's he going to flash in? That's real. I'm not going to like sending to roll die. Which I'm almost certain we should put down, just to stop that 2 happening, force him to remove and while he's tapped out. So let's not do that. Let's do this. It's 4 AM again. Past the point of tired. It's a big day setting up this studio, but boy am I glad it's done. I wish I could have got the ball down for that. We'll gain a little bit of life. There we go. Yes, you recognise. Alright, so that's put him in a bit of a hold. Brought him back down a bit. Really good to get it before he got that 3, but whatever. Oh, you got 1 card left. Feel like you're gonna start getting rid of them. Yeah. Try and dig quickly for an answer for the bod. Schminteresting. Do you reckon he's got a counter? We could go the heroics. So 3. I think we go the heroics because we'll give him haste. If he has a counter though, that's just, if he counters that, it's alright. Alright, we'll do that. See if he's got something in hand. Damn it. Played it a bit too safe. So we might have a board wipe, but we've got so many ways of getting our board back to looking like this. And this has got 4 mana to get like this, so. A Calamity would be good for this deck, to be honest. I just didn't want to take the slots up, considering we've got our Divine Visitation as the payoff. Good game. Why are you good gaming me? Actually, he's got a counter now. We got it. Yes, it is nice. We actually got it. Man, and you thought you were going to be gaining life. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, oops, alright. But what else is he gonna do, you know? Put out a bunch of blockers. GG. So we won with 1/1 tokens. You know, there's that black-white enchantment. I'm just gonna view it, so I'm not just talking about random card here. What is it called? Where are you? This one. So this versus that token deck, any token deck really, it's gonna suffer. Everything you cast is just not going to exist. So this is something to be cautious of, I guess, you know. Every token that you make, everything like that. And you have the removal with the Cavalier, and honestly I don't think many people run multiple copies of this, so if you can remove it, you're alright. The other thing is, if you get down the Divine Visitation, then we're not worried about this. So there's a weak point to it, but there's also a bit of a backup plan with that Visitation coming into play there. Yeah. Basically, I've got a couple of new decks that I want to try and show you guys. I'll leave that one there, you guys can sort of have a little tickle with that. A Massive Attack is one that I think I'm going to feature next. And Element Red. These are the two that I'm going to have videos hopefully tomorrow of. I'll hopefully drop 2 tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, after I wake up late. So yeah, that's the current schedule. I've got 2 videos for tomorrow, and the day after I'm thinking about potentially doing a brand new build. I'm thinking mono blue. I've pulled a Cavalier and a couple of Kefnets, so I think if I'll do a mono blue and just make it a bit janky and fun, rather than super counter and tempo, just more sort of, I don't know, table tennis. And another one I want to do is a form of Reanimator deck. I'm thinking black and white with the Siren and just making it a bit sort of janky but solid at the same time. So there's the next sort of 4 videos you can sort of expect, tomorrow being those Element Red and a Massive Attack, and the day after I'll hopefully have at least one of those mono blue, or what is it, mono blue something, Jank Bank, and black white Reanimator. So tune in, hit me up in the comments with any advice, tips, decks you want to see, things you want to see. I'm really keen to make a deck with you guys. Hit me up with some cards to build around. Like, subscribe, follow, all that sort of stuff. That's really going to help me get this kick-started off and happening. I'm not kick-starting it, but you know what I mean, just to get this rolling. I'm trying to make this my full-time job, and if I can get that sort of support, I'm going to be delivering as much content as I possibly can. So I'm already going full-time now, but I'm going the starving artist way, so any help is going to be incredibly appreciated. So yeah, let's take this journey together, and hopefully you enjoy the upgrades and the decks as they keep rolling out. So Nocturnal Duck out.